Well, hello everybody, thanks for joining me. I thought I'd like to listen to the reception or bar area singer here at the beautiful palace in San Francisco, having technical problems getting the jingle logo to go. Why am I here? I'm here because Zenefits had their Z2 hashtag Calo Z2 launch event and also their very first user conference. As a young company, there's always a first, so good to have it at such a historic place here in San Francisco. Probably attended by 500 or so people, significantly partner present. For the reason we talk about in a moment, what are the key takeaways? I think we can say for good that Zenefits has passed the troubles from the past. I spoke not just to the Zenefits people. They did a good job of addressing it proactively in the keynote again, as they usually have been doing. Even talked to people who say that maybe they over-communicated the troubles of the past, but they're definitely something of the past. No customers or prospects being here really have been concerned about Zenefits problems of the past, which is a good sign. And even the customers who were customers during that time basically took a very non-critical approach of saying, hey, we caught our rep, we validated our licenses, we validated our brokerage, we were really covered, which was one of the big problems at the time, and it was positive, and then they moved on and looked at the value proposition. So Z2, next takeaway, has a new user interface. It looks like a modern, good UI coming out of Northern California, coming out of Silicon Valley, easy to use, very intuitive, a little bit spacey for my personal taste, but it's always about personal taste. Very good mobile support of all the critical mobile functionality. I always give vendors kudos who do Android and iOS at the same time. Many vendors, especially up here in Silicon Valley, driven the iPhone-only part, and that's really not a solution for an HR solution because at least 50% or so, or 40% of your employees in the US have a non-iOS device, so you need to support them equally, otherwise you don't have a solution. But a very appealing user interface, well done, always important to launch a new product. Big news on the functionality side, Zenefits has launched their first payroll offering. For those historically interested ones, know that the historic partner of Zenefits that focused on benefits has been formerly named Zen Payroll. There were two Zens going on. Zen Payroll is now Gusto, and also going to benefits. So we'll see some competition, which is good for the very small medium business, which actually Zenefits focus on. That is under 50, maximum under 100 employees, where there's no dedicated HR people, and they look literally for anything they can use to help them with their jobs, which are multiple jobs. One of ladies was in the customer panel, which was very successful. My job was also to pull power out of the router when the internet goes down. So very wide range I have to go to. 9 more states coming in the soon months. That's good news for Zen Payroll customers who operate outside of Zen Payroll customers, not Gusto customers, I want Zenefits customers. The single script here for Zenefits customers who operate beyond California. And then marketplace, which key Silicon Valley and overall North American partners. Look at my Storyfy collection, right? Integration to Office as a productivity application, as well as the new into Salesforce, into Slack. We saw a demo or product around a time which was working in Slack HQ. No demo, no event without Slack HQ integration. All of that automatically done, easily done with a non-programming user, with a non-IT user in a UI that is very, very powerful. And doing all this for the productivity side, but equally partners on the performance management side, as so Lattice and Sugata as an example, and on the expenses side, just Expensify comes to my mind. There were more partners there. On the stock providing side, in the keynote, we saw a demo of e-shares being provisioned for a new user coming aboard, a new employee coming aboard, becoming a user. And all these things are very, very powerful for these very small businesses with no dedicated HR people. And equally important, the offboarding, right? What happens when an employee leaves or you have to let them go? Some of the things have to go right away. Some of the other things like options and stock has to be around for a longer time, and to be able to administer this is very, very powerful. So from a mobile point of view, a very good event for Zenefits. Substantial benefits in a new product. It's not just lip sync or lip service with Z2. Very, very simple. That's very important for their customer and user base, obviously. The UIs are not hard in any way, are very intuitive to use. There was not a single UI concern from the assembled existing customers and prospects. The road on payroll is, of course, long, specifically North America, 50 states. Having one, California being a big one, is a start. Every start is hard. Adding another 9 is going to bring it to 10, 20%. They're probably going to play some games how much of the GDP they cover, but ultimately you have to cover all of North America. Of course, good benefits. All the benefits provider are very eager to work with Zenefits, no question about that. And big partners there. Solid HR core functionality, and keep having pop-ups about my notes here. And very interesting marketplace approach. Everybody in HR by now is marketplaces. Read my blog post on this. This is probably the easiest one to use from a non-technical user part, which Zenefits has to it, because that's what their users do. Right, that's for me. Usually as usual. Greetings from San Francisco, from beautiful Palace Hotel. Thanks for watching.